because now this is a criminal culture. Now now you gotta think, homie, after the crack era, black people been fucked up. Nothing has done a number on us after Jim Crow like the crack era. So we had slavery, a Reconstruction era, then Jim Crow, then civil rights, we started getting shit. Nigga, then here come the crack era. Nigga, the crack era took us way back past slavery. So, nigga, after the crack era, nigga, kids started learning criminal behavior. Niggas started giving children dope to sell. Putting niggas in traps. Boys in the hood. Now you got the boys, and that's when the shit went bad. Nigga, they started getting kids to games. Showing just, yeah, nigga, putting kids in the game. Yeah, nigga, that's when this shit became a criminal culture. Kids started embracing, nigga, the criminal aspects of our society before their brains can even develop.
Impressionable minds.
Young, impressionable minds. Man, you ain't gonna get that much time. Using a young nigga, making the young nigga with the fur crash dummies.
Facts.
You ain't gonna get a bunch of time. Here, man, you go put, yeah, homie. The big homie taking the little homie to go put in work and putting the guns in his hand. So, nigga, that's why people saying otherwise now. That's why we gotta be put back in slavery. Because of our criminal mindset.
Who gotta be put back in slavery?
Black Americans? Nah. You lying to me? Nah. You lying to me? What is gonna change this criminal mindset?
I mean, we moving past it. Like you said, it was the crack era. If you look at it now.
But we still got a no snitching code on children.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You breaking that shit down. So the more people we got like you going in the face of that culture, that's how the shit gonna change. But slavery ain't it, my guy.
Yeah, slavery's it.
Nah.
Produce great people. Yeah, produce a great group of people.
There's a video of Louis Farrakhan. They asked him about Kanye.
Yeah.
And he said it's in the Bible that this is what we must go through to become and to evolve the better human, the bigger human. He said God really did look out for the meek and for the disadvantaged. And lo and behold, everything's coming back full circle.
We don't have a stop button. We don't have nothing that we can create as a group to stop the trajectory that we're going as a group of people. We destroy each other. So how else can this group thrive? Nigga, when they eat each other. Not only do they eat each other, they eat their children. They feed their children to the streets. Nigga, we feed black children to the streets.
So not slavery in the sense, past tense, but
in that video that you posted.
This is why I say slavery. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
So slavery wasn't abolished in America. There's a clause that says except if you have been duly convicted of a crime, then you are a slave. There's a statistic that says 1 in every 3 black males in America will go to prison. Not maybe, not possibly. 1 in 3 will go or be on some form of community supervision in their lifetime. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many of us have been to jail or been on probation in our lifetime? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. That's 100% in here.
Yeah.
So, nigga, this why they stopped letting me go to school sometime. Because I would walk into a school when they bring a bunch of kids in there, I would go 1, 2, 3. One of y'all niggas going to prison. I would count out all the black kids and say one of y'all going to prison, and you would watch everybody clench and twitch, and the teacher, and I would say, hold up, this is not what I'm saying. This is what your stats say. And they haven't been wrong since the 80s. 1 in 3 will go. So I tell a nigga, you go look at your mama's brother, your daddy's brother, your mama's cousin, all the males in your family, and see who done been to prison. And you tell me what you doing differently in your life that don't ensure you're not gonna go, and you come from the same environment in the same condition. nigga, you going too. Or you go get some probation in your lifetime, nigga. So why not slavery? It puts you back in the structure of prison where niggas come out knowing how to read, knowing how to spell, better health conditions, better mindsets. Nothing improves black males better than jail and prison. Nothing. No institution. No college, no nothing. Not even the military. Nigga come back from the military drunk with post-traumatic stress disorders from bullshit. Nigga come back from prison a strong nigga. That's a Hebrew, that's an Islam nigga. That got structure, that can, yeah, nigga, now he got a health regimen. He don't eat pork no more. He barely eat beef. He's a vegan. I mean, and he's a very educated nigga. Look how well these niggas be when they come on prison.
I went to jail in college. I'll take college any money.
Well, I see most niggas who go to college end up going to jail. And then I see most niggas who go to jail end up going to college. Seem like nigga gotta go to jail to far well in college. Most niggas I said went to college end up losing their scholarship trying to be the weed man, doing something stupid in college, trying to hustle on campus, packing a pistol, trying to play gangster, fighting at the club, and he doing all the shit the nigga do to go to jail in college. And when he get to jail, he start taking college classes. When he get out, now he can get the college degree. Now he got a little bit more better discipline. So I ain't seen nothing better than the military and prison that produces great black men for us to follow and lead.
It's crazy. It's so counterintuitive to hear it like that. You know?
It still don't lead to slavery, bro.
Shit.
Nah,
It's deep.
It's a different form.
Well,
It's deep.
especially in America where it's such a racist institution.
Well, let me just say this. If you don't think slavery is not the answer, then what do you consider your job if you work in 10 or 12 hours? Your job, most people are slaves to their job. If they ain't a slave to their job, they're a slave to some social media platform. They spend 18 to 16 hours a day on this social media platform, giving their time, their mind, and their energy to this platform. They don't get nothing in return, but while they're on this platform, somebody is making money off their digital labor.
Well, that's an addiction.
That's digital slave.
Or an obligation. You know what came after slavery? An indentured servant.
There you go.
What's the difference of being an indentured servant to working a job so you can survive, so you can have...
You can get the fuck up and go home. Or you can quit.
There's opportunity for that.
Or there's workers' rights. There's all type of shit that make a job different from slavery.
Most people rights are violated at work. They don't even know their rights. Make them slaves.
He's not saying whips and chains.
Hey, you say it's slavery. That's
Slave. Not what
you got to hear.
Hold on.
What he's saying.
All slaves wasn't whipped.
I ain't saying that. That's why I said, especially American slavery, where it's so rooted in racism. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about biblical slavery.
This slavery will be rooted in racism. White people is not gonna release racism. They ain't gonna release racism when they built their country on racism. You think they're gonna release it and let it go and can't nobody overthrow them?
And that's why this shit ain't the answer.
It is the answer. It'll create another group of great black people that don't kill each other, that marry one another, that raise their own children. Was way more vibrant under those conditions. Way more vibrant under those conditions.
Nah.
Yeah.
The time that black people been the most successful was the time right after slavery.
That's kind
of what he's saying.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
Right? He's saying it
Kind of what I'm
built
saying.
that
Right
from
after
it.
slavery, they came right. Those were the same people who was enslaved.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, but like also, all right, because
I know it sounds horrible. I know it sounds horrible. I know it's hard to imagine, but man, I'm telling you.
the first form of wealth, right, black wealth, came right after the Civil War because they
Right after slavery.
They would recruit a whole bunch of people to overthrow plantations, and basically when they're raided the South, they go free one plantation, and then they're gonna be like, "Yo, I know where the next one at," so they go raid the next plantation. And when the Civil War was over, you can check the records. All of them niggas filed for pensions from the U.S. government, and they got the shit, and that's what started the first wave of black excellence, black wealth. In
But
this
pay
country.
attention to what you're saying, right? When have minorities in general worked that well together?
Oppression is not the fucking answer.
I'm not saying it is. What I'm saying is what he's saying, right? in his argument, what he's saying is, when have we worked that well together ever in the history, aside from those times?
Civil rights movement.
Which came how?
But that's after Jim Crow.
And we didn't work well together then. The Black Panther Party didn't believe in what Dr. King was doing. The Muslims didn't believe. They couldn't come together to work together. Them niggas was divided.
That was still a time of progress, though, is what I'm saying.
The best time was when they was right after slavery and built places like Black Wall Street in 1900s and the 20s.
Slavery.
Right, those were the people who was released from slavery. Those wasn't the people who was born into freedom that built that.
It was the generation after
No. It wasn't those people that was born in the freedom that built what those people had in the 1900s and the 1920s. Those people wasn't born in the freedom.
Nah, man, it wasn't some 88-year-old ex-slave that built all that. It was
No.
And life expectancy was way shorter.
Nah.
Let's be clear. We're not advocating for slavery.
I am. Well, yes, I am.
That's why we got
I think if black people don't go into slavery, they will self-destruct or self-eradicate themselves.
Nah, especially not in this country. Because the definition of white and the definition of black is so...
Hold on. Not in this country when 50% of the homicides in this country are black males? What do you mean?
What I'm saying is that the oppressive force of white people will eventually die out. Bro.
The oppressive forces of black people death have nothing to do with white people. 50% of homicides in America is blacks killing blacks with nothing to do with white people. We're going to kill each other without anybody helping.
Nah.
50%. Hold on, we only make up 16% of the population.
Right. So what I'm saying is, so you're trying to tell me that the average black person is a murderer? 50% of all black people?
Yeah, about 30% is. But another 70% have a murder mindset toward other black people. Kill, nigga, die, kill, shoot your block, spin the block, we got a murder mindset toward one another.
It don't transcend. I don't believe it.
I see it all the time.
You don't believe it because you don't want to believe it, or you don't believe it?
Nah, because I work around pure black people. I came up from a black neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I've seen all types of different black people. So I'm not going to say that 50% of anybody I know, especially black, is...
I won't say the same either. What I will say is...
But that's what you're saying, what you're saying. But I'm saying 50% of the homicides in this country amongst all people are black people killing black people. That's half of the murders in America are made up of black people killing black people. So I understand what you don't see, but I'm saying what the statistic says, that if we go on this rate, we're going to wipe each other out. You listen to the music. You can't go to a club. You can't. All you gotta do is look at the news. And now we're starting to have mass shootings where one motherfucker is killing 3 people in one instance. I don't know what you looking at.
I'm out there Google that statistic.
I don't know what you looking at.
Moving forward, let's get into what's going on and what's really relevant right now with California. I was on live just a few days ago, and I was speaking about basically what's going on with these podcasts, because it seems like people are just. There used to be a day where even speaking about those sins that you've committed together in a room was frowned upon, right? Like don't talk about it. It's over. Now then it became on the phones, and people were like, "Yo, don't talk about it on the phones," right? Now people are going to public platforms, really claiming all the dirt they've done, and somehow still saying that saying stop snitching when we're seeing it on a public platform. We go to LA now, right? California, LA gang culture, which you've spoken about a lot. You see what's going on with Big U, Loose Cannon, Brick Baby, even though Brick Baby seems to be a little bit disconnected from that specific situation. Do you believe that what's going on there is a massive cleanup due to the Olympics set to be in California in 2028, just like happened in Atlanta in previous days.
Yeah. Most definitely. Yeah, most definitely. There's no way, homie, that they can allow.
This is Podium Series, a collaboration between Armor All and Oracle Red Bull Racing. Precision engineered products that bring out the best in every car.
The Armor All Podium Series, engineered for exceptional results.
Grab some Planner's nuts and watch Mr. Peanut in The Electric State.
That force to remain present or to have that kind of influence, homie, when the Olympics come. You talking about millions of people, homie, celebrities.
International.
International, homie. Man, you talking about the world is involved in this, and so there's no way when you hear about how they can extort and how they have extorted, nigga, they don't just extort, nigga, they kidnap celebrities, nigga. You heard the nigga say they kidnapped Meek Mill? Nah, homie. And this haven't just started. Them niggas intimidated Jimmy Iovine and all the music executives, homie. And it wasn't just him. Suge Knight them did it. That's how Tupac got killed, fucking with them niggas, them Crip niggas, homie. So everybody on that side of the world know, you know, we new to this, but nah, this been a part of the industry. So, nigga, the record labels, the music industry, everybody happy that this has finally taken place. But nigga, this should have happened a long time ago. Yeah, this should have, cause that's what Mob James them did on behalf of Suge Knight and Death Row Records. Nigga, they hung Vanilla Ice over the balcony. So nah, homie. So this, but them nigga been doing this shit for a long time, nigga. So finally, and you heard what they said, nigga. This nigga Big U been a motherfucker since the 80s. So you know, like I told people a long time ago, homie. Man, them niggas told me they self, nigga, Nip ain't bigger than a set, cuz.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And this, I mean, Big U got hit with 43 charges that was including racketeering, murder, fraud.
I didn't see the murder. Yeah, I didn't see the murder on there.
That's what it is included in the paperwork.
Okay, yeah.
Higher. They call it an enterprise.
Yeah. Well, that's they took the little nigga out of state and dumped him. I think they probably killed him and, took him out of state and killed him and dumped his body like in Vegas somewhere. But nah, homie, the feds been showing out the last 2 years.
The hip hop police are alive and well.
Well, they make it easy for the hip hop police to exist. Nah, nigga, but the federal government been showing out the last couple of years.
And you spoke on this. We had a clip from our show where you were saying, this is where it's headed, right? Inevitably, they're gonna go down. Do you really feel like you saw this coming, or did you think that they're just gonna keep getting away because they have gotten away with it for quite some time?
Nah, homie. I ain't no psychic motherfucker. I ain't see shit. I only got one eye. I can barely see. I just have knowledge and understanding that equal to some wisdom at times. But man, you can't, nigga. It ain't illegal to be in no gang, nigga. Gangs are considered criminal organizations. You can't holler we this and it's two or more of y'all and in the process of y'all hollering we this, y'all break the law. That's a criminal organization. So nigga, you can't do what them niggas do in profess it. Listen, homie, nigga, two of my charges that I was fighting was for me saying I maced the motherfucking cat. Nigga, they ain't have no motherfucking evidence of me macing no cat. Nigga, but they got me saying I did it. Nigga, that's what they were using. Another video, homie, they don't see me point the gun at no nigga. Nigga, they got me saying what I came outside and did on that motherfucking Cam Newton shit. Homie, they ain't have no video of me doing nothing but going in and coming. Nigga ain't got no gun of me coming, shoot, fire, doing nothing. But I said what I did. So that's what they were gonna use against me, homie. So these niggas done gave all the evidence. Nigga, in the beginning, my lawyer was like, man, but it's like you made a confession. I had to convince my lawyer, man, I ain't do that shit. Them niggas ain't in a position to convince nobody they ain't done nothing because of their history.
Yeah.
I can say, man, you look at my history, nigga, I ain't got no history doing nothing. I was just bullshitting, Andy. Goddamn, man. I ain't got no violent background or me shooting guns and hurting people. So I can convince people based on what I've done in the past. These niggas can't. So just the charges and the criminal allegations alone, nigga, they really guilty. They gotta prove they innocent.
Did you see that they claimed Whack 100 was arrested? Do you feel like that was a publicity stunt?
Well, they said Adam 22.
Oh, yeah, Adam 22. Whack 100 said that Adam 22 got arrested. Do you really feel like he got arrested? Because I feel like it's a publicity stunt.
No. I don't believe he got arrested. I believe the feds contacted him to come turn over some information or some tapes, some recordings, just like they would do Google, just like they would do anybody else who done a doc. So I feel he wasn't arrested, but I believe the Fed probably reached out to him because a lot of the things that they probably have evidence and need evidence for sits in his video file.
Yeah.
From them niggas talking. So yeah, I think it's bullshit. I question anything that comes out of Whack 100 Mile.
I agree with Charleston. We definitely have a criminal culture. And I definitely enjoyed the back and forth, the debate that Charleston had with whatever dude was in the background. Because even though I think that Charleston was right with the fact, I definitely felt the other guy's perspective. Growing up, luckily, a lot of people in my family wasn't on probation or didn't go to jail or in prison. It's actually crazy to think about because I feel like most families are like they were when they were raising their hand in the room. Most families have been on probation and been to jail or prison. But how do you feel when he says nothing improves black males like jail or prison? When I heard it, it made my ears perk up, but the way he explained it, it kind of made some sense to me. But I do think the special forces can improve your life the same way jail or prison can. Let's be real. Jail and prison doesn't, make everybody's life better. Sometimes when you go to jail and prison, it makes your life worse. So even though Charleston is a great debater and he can, persuade you, I don't necessarily agree with that statement. I feel like what depends the most is the environment that you're in and the mindset that you have. And I like the perspective of them cleaning out LA to bring the Olympics. They say a lot of people in LA like Whack 100 and Big U was extorting a lot of famous people, a lot of rich people. And throughout the years, think of all the killings that happened in LA. So I think it was very smart for them to do a sweep in LA because LA used to be viewed as, a big tourist and vacation spot. But in the last couple of years, it's been viewed as more so dangerous. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. I love you guys. It's positivity, good vibes. Make sure you guys hop into my bio. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. We out.